to name a successor, but Republicans are urging him to wait for the next president. Fox's Jared Halpern is live in Washington.
Senator Bernie Sanders, running for the Democratic presidential nomination, does not think a Supreme Court vacancy should linger past the election, telling Fox News Sunday,
President Obama, in my view, should make that nomination. I hope he does it as soon as possible.
But any nominee is unlikely to be confirmed. Longtime Senate Judiciary Committee Republican Orrin Hatch warns.
I think almost anybody with brains would say this is probably not the time to pick the next Supreme Court justice because there's just too much infighting between both sides.
President Obama promises to name a nominee in due time. Joe.
Thanks, Jared. George W. Bush will campaign for his brother Jeb in South Carolina today. Fox's Eben Brown is live with the latest.
And Joe, the former president, has been the bullseye for attacks by Donald Trump against Jeb Bush, who says his brother doesn't have to be ashamed of anything.
And he served with honor. He served with distinction. Donald Trump criticizing my brother, castigating him, pushing him down isn't going to change anything.
Meanwhile, Marco Rubio has been fending off verbal and written tirades against him, challenging his political credentials.
The Democrats think I should be a liberal because of where I come from, because my parents are immigrants, because my parents didn't make a lot of money. But I'm a conservative.
And the primary isn't until Saturday. Joe?
Thanks, Evan. Pope Francis has arrived in a Mexican mountain town that's the center of a Mayan indigenous culture. Throngs of the faithful have gathered at a sports center where he'll celebrate a mass aimed at the country's marginalized Indian people. Doctors say Doctors Without Borders had an attack on a clinic in northern Syria that killed 7 people. You're listening to Fox News Radio, fair and balanced.
The nation's used car destination, offleaseonly.com.
Highway Patrol still dealing with some debris in the roadway 95 northbound just north of Southern Boulevard. Otherwise, the expressways are moving fairly well. Florida's Turnpike looks good. US 1 is up to speed as well. That's your traffic. I'm Dean Mucho.
This report is brought to you by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. Someone you know is suffering from Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis. They're dealing with excruciating pain and days when they won't be able to get out of bed. Help someone you know and support the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America at ccfa.org.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Chances for rain will continue to increase through the afternoon here in South Florida, with fast-moving scattered showers possible. We can even see an isolated thunderstorm or two during the late afternoon and evening. For WPTV News Channel 5, I'm Storm Team 5 meteorologist Glenn Glazer for 1230 WBZT.
This report is brought to you by the Exergen Temporal Scanner Thermometer. The Exergen Temporal Scanner Thermometer is the top choice of doctors, nurses, and other health professionals nationwide. Now it can be your choice too. The Exergen Temporal Scanner Thermometer. Get yours at your local Club Warehouse and other fine retailers today.
Our Florida Reefs is a community-based planning process for the future of Southeast Florida's coral reefs. Community representatives have drafted recommended management actions to better balance the use and protection of this valuable resource. We invite you to learn about and add your voice to the conversation by attending one of our upcoming community meetings in January and February of 2016. For a complete list of dates and locations, please visit ourfloridareefs.org.
I'm Phil Cannella, and I created the exclusive crash-proof retirement system specifically for times just like these. With a global financial debt crisis and out-of-control volatility on the markets, don't panic. Protect with a crash-proof retirement. Listen to what peace of mind sounds like from crash-proof consumer Professor Francie Housen.
When I first heard about the crash-proof retirement, I didn't understand it. It didn't make sense to me. How could you put this money in and be guaranteed not to lose your principal? I'm sad I waited. I wasted time. I know the market's going to crash. I know it, and I've seen it happen over and over. I don't have to worry about that now. I have a crash-proof team, and I have a crash-proof retirement plan.
Register for one of the next educational events with Phil Cannella and Joanne Small, happening Thursday, March 3rd at the Benvenuto Restaurant in Boynton Beach. Call 800-722-9728 or go online to crashproofretirement.com.
Pearls of Health. Richard Pearl's long-running weekly hour of alternative health news is a South Florida listening habit. Every Saturday at 1 p.m., join Richard and his guests. Hear what the big pharmaceutical companies don't want you to hear. Pearls of Health, every Saturday afternoon at 1 on 1230 WBZT.
So has the Super Bowl peaked? Well, at least for 1 year it has. If you're frustrated by what happened with Beyonce and you're part of the folks that are protesting the NFL, you'll actually like this story. Despite the anticipation of a record audience, we did not get that. The total audience for the Super Bowl was actually down year over year. An average of just under 112 million viewers watched the Super Bowl, which was down from over 114 in the prior year, and actually even lower than 2014. So we hit a 3-year low with overall Super Bowl viewing. Also, on social media, social posts were down about the Super Bowl too. Maybe it was part about the teams playing and the style of game, or maybe people really are getting frustrated with the NFL. In any event, it was not a good year as far as the NFL and the Super Bowl is concerned. For the complete cheat sheet, you can get it at WJNO.com.
1230 WBZT. 1230 WBZT. The thoughts and opinions expressed are those of the sponsors and don't necessarily reflect those of this station or iHeartMedia.
Lunchtime! So, how's your morning going up till now? It's noontime, and two boys from Brooklyn want to serve you a huge portion of humor for lunch. So break out the lunch pail, or the sandwich you packed, and let Les and Freddie S. bring you jokes and nostalgia mixed in with important information about medicine, food, dating, or just the stuff you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. And if you have a story about anything you want to share, a bad date, a movie review, or just the strangest thing that happened to you at work, call in and join the fun toll-free at 1-800-889-0267. Right now, sit back and let's start the lunch break. Freddie S. and Les are ready, so here are the boys.
And good afternoon, Florida. Not Les, Florida, because I used to say good morning, Boca, good afternoon.
We're everywhere, buddy.
We're everywhere, so what do we say?
We're like dog poo. No matter where you go, you step on.
That's a horrible thought.
Isn't it?
How you doing, Les?
Good morning.
Anyway, this is two boys from Brooklyn. This is what you get when you put two guys from Brooklyn, New York City in a radio station.
In a closed area.
In a closed area. And I want to say good afternoon to our board operator, Connecticut.
Hello, hello, hello.
You know, she does a million voices.
You do a lot of voices? Do my wife.
Oh, Lester.
That's my wife. Margot, if you're hearing this, I do apologize.
Margot, I apologize for him saying for anybody to do you. I don't understand.
And Margot,
that kind of
I
verbiage.
don't know you, Margot.
Yeah, that's right.
Let me ask you a question. Did everyone get what they wanted on Valentine's Day?
Time out. You're way ahead of the game.
Okay,
hold on.
I'm not here yet.
You're not here. You haven't been introduced yet. But I want to thank our sponsors for the show, M2.TV, Health and Wealth Seminars, and our new sponsor, Sky H2O.
Ooh.
And that's skyh2o.com. Phone number for them is 561-395-6363 because they don't have a spot yet.
Okay, good. And who else do we forget?
And now we are here to
Dr. Pinozzo.
and the famous Dr. Pinozzo.
Yes, he's going to be calling in today.
He is?
Yeah, I let him.
Okay.
He's been a good boy.
Well, we're going to talk about that in a second. Let me introduce my crime crusader here, the maniac with a mic.
Help me, please. Get me out of this box.
Mr. Lester, less is more is less, and you're it.
Well, when I was young, more was less, or less was more.
When you were young, did you get beat up a lot?
Oh, no. I had friends.
You had a lot of friends?
I had a lot of friends. A lot of your kind, actually. They liked me.
Oh, you had the crazy weekends?
You know what? I went to, I lived in the projects. So, like I always tell everybody, everyone was the same. There was no such thing as black, Puerto Rican. Everyone was the same. Because you all grew up the same. No one had money. So everyone was the same.
You look like a Rican.
I do. I mean, I don't look Jewish. I had my nose done. I had to put in the middle of my face, of course, you know.
I know. It's usually by your ear. And today, our co-host Liz Goodman is under the weather. We wish her the best.
Are you sure she's under the weather?
Well, she's
Think
not.
about that for a second, Freddie. Am I talking too fast for you?
She's under the weather. Okay. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Well, it means one of two things. Either she really got what she wanted on Valentine's Day, or she didn't get anything on Valentine's Day.
Connecticut, help me out here. What the hell is he talking about?
She knows. Connecticut knows, man. Come on.
Oh, okay. Well, Liz, I hope you got everything you wanted for Valentine's, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow.
Well, let me tell you something, Freddie.
Tell me something.
Here's what I tell every guy.
Every guy.
Guys, here's what the three things you don't forget. You don't forget your lover's or your wife's birthday. You don't forget when you met or got married, and you don't forget Valentine's Day. Let me tell you, I went to one of those stores that serve all those organic stuff. That was Sunday before I came here. Let me tell you, man, they were selling freaking flowers for $40 and $50.
Yeah.
You know those little roadside people when they have the two little old
They used to
ladies?
be $5.
Flowers, $6. It was $40. So guys, you gotta be crazy, and they're buying them left and right. One guy was in the gas station. He bought 3 roses for $30, and they all of a sudden now they have Valentine's candy.
Yeah, but do you know? We talked about this last week.
Ridiculous.
Guys forget, and they don't do a good job, and then they have to make up the law. So what do? You go to Roadside Flowers. You go to the Roach Motel for dinner. I mean, you know, everything was booked. I got a nice place, by the way.
Well, you deal with restaurants. You know everyone in town when it comes to eating. I mean, I call you if I can't get in.
Well, I got to Rocky's on Atlantic Avenue.
Well, I heard about that place. Yeah.
And you and I have to go there. I mean, it's really nice. Linda loves it there.
You want to go now? After the show?
Yeah, we go after the show.
Huh?
After the show.
You treating?
Oh, why am I treating? I named the place. You treat.
Hey, Rocky, if you're listening.
Well, it's really a
Italian
place. Yes,
Oh, I
Italian.
love
He's
Italian
from Brooklyn.
Oh God.
No, this is really nice. You're gonna like it.
New
It looks
York
like
Italian.
you're back in Flatbush.
I don't want to be back in Flatbush. Hey, I'm glad you brought up New York. Okay, let me tell you a second. This really confuses me.
Which is very difficult.
No, this is no. Oh, everything confused me. I'm confused what I'm doing here sometimes. I woke up this morning, I had my coffee, came right here. Then I had to go back because I forgot my pants. So here's the thing. Oh, someone broke my bell. Okay.
Tell me what you were going to ask.
Okay. Did you ever see people? I understand why New Yorkers can't drive well in South Florida. Because most people that lived in Manhattan never drove. They never drove.
Right. So
they
you're
took a
saying
subway,
that
the
New
Long
Yorkers are
Island
horrible
Railroad. So now,
drivers?
yeah, you can tell a New Yorker, zoom, zoom, always going.
That's the way you drive.
Yeah, because I'm from New York. But
I'm from New York. I don't drive.
But I lived on the island for a while, and I had this little car, so I used to drive to Queens College.
Which island? Manhattan Island, Long Island, Connecticut Island? Which island?
One of the boroughs, Long Island.
Long Island. So you drive like a maniac because you come out of Long
you've driven with me.
Yeah, I know. I start in the front seat, I end up in the trunk. I'm so afraid.
The golfers I play with don't let me drive the car because I can't follow where to go.
I see you in here. You're like a madman with a mic.
I am very calm today, by the way, Freddie.
You what?
I'm very calm today, Freddie.
Somebody's screaming in the back room.
Ooh, you got your own bell. All right.
Oh, you got a bell? Look at. Oh,
whoa.
Did you get booze?
Sound effects are working. Hold on. Here comes a boo.
Get me a boo. Wait, listen. There you go.
All right,
Beautiful.
love it.
All right, when something's not right, Connecticut, you could boo it, bang it, bell it, whatever.
No, she can boo it.
Whatever she needs to do. Whatever you want to do is fine.
You know, this is remarkable. This is our 3rd week on the air.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh man,
we have to pay a bill next week, don't we?
Yeah.
Forget about it. Okay, so thank you. I really appreciate it.
Was that an applause?
Thank you. I deserve everything. So if you want to call us, if you really have nothing to do and you want to give us a call today, you can call us at 800-889-0267. That's 800-889-0267. You can tell us that the show is great. You can tell us the show is not bad. It's bad. You can do whatever you want because we actually don't pay attention to callers. We just listen. We agree with you, right?
Yeah, we're going to say hang up?
Nah.
Hang up on the caller.
We got another call in the okay.
Hey, listen.
Yes.
Everybody over the weekend was writing to me. Everybody wants to hear about your heart underwear. Your underwear with a heart. Did you get a big bang out of that?
Oh, I definitely got a big bang out of that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
She enjoyed the.
Well, let me set the mood.
Did you do a pole dance?
No, well, let me set the mood first. You know, you have the stone crabs, and you have the shrimp.
Now wait a minute. Did you eat the stone crab in your underwear?
No, wait, hold it. This is what. And then when I said I'll be right back. I just want to wash my hands, because they're all greasy, and I came out with just my hard underwear. So
that's it.
Yep, that's it.
You were in the buff with your underwear.
I had a heart on. I don't want to say the other word because we could get sued.
You had a heart on your underwear.
No, I had a heart on my underwear, and my
you
wife
walked out to the living room in your underwear.
And my wife started laughing. Now I don't know if she was laughing because the way I looked, or because it was funny. She won't tell me. I thought I looked. Yeah, that's the laugh.
But wait a minute, you actually went out in the buff with your
underwear? It's my wife. I mean, why not?
I know that, but you have to be Captain Courageous to do that.
I walked out with the underwear to throw the garbage away. 2 women said, "Oh my God, what is that?"
You walked out in your underwear in the buff?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You went commando? Oh, no.
No, not commando. Now, I got news for you.
Wait a minute. Let me finish asking the question.
Okay.
So when you got your underwear groove on,
Mhm.
did you do a pole dance for her?
Didn't have a pole, but you see, it's boxer shorts. So every once in a while, something peeks out.
But did you? But did you? So, there you go. Thank you for the crickets. So the bottom.
Hey, don't make fun.
So the bottom. And how were the Stone Crabs? How'd they go?
Excellent, very good, very good.
Did you go see a movie or anything?
No, I had some wine, and I got tired, and I fell
You went to
asleep.
bed?
Yeah.
Well, I went to the movies.
What'd you see?
I went on Saturday because I knew that Sunday was going to be almost impossible.
Yeah, the movies were packed.
Well, you heard the ladies talking about DiCaprio was going to get the Oscar for what's that movie? Rent?
Wreck-A-Cant or something? Wreck-A-Cant? Reckon. It's got this really weird name.
What was the word?
Whoever. What was
What's the
it?
name of that
Cut
movie?
off.
What was it?
What?
You kids are cut off.
What's the name of the movie?
Revenant.
Revenant.
Did you like it?
No.
Really?
I liked it. It was 2.5 hours, maybe longer. I don't know. My butt fell asleep, but
2.5 hours is a long time.
they're saying that he's going to get an Oscar.
Well, how was he as far as acting goes? I mean, I couldn't. That's not my kind of movie.
Well, what kind of movie you think? It's really gory.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
But
like
this is a guy in this movie who's having a real bad day. I mean, this guy, every part of his body is having a bad day in this movie.
He got bit by a bear or something. I saw
He
in the
got
coming
attacked by
attractions.
the bear, and the ear gets missing, and the hand it's ridiculous.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Yes, but you know what? I think it's a good movie. I just don't think it's the movie of the year.
No, they say I don't know if it's going to be the movie of the year, but they say he should win an Academy. It's usually if you win the People's Choice. What was that award he just won? The Golden Globe. They usually figure that if you win the Golden Globe, chances are you're going to win the Academy Award. I mean, this kid's been in amazing movies. I mean, and I've seen movies like DiCaprio's. He should have won when he played that guy that did the. What was the name of the movie when he did? Well, hold it. It was a movie where he played a broker who was selling penny
Wall
stocks.
Street.
Yeah. Was that Wall Street?
No, but it's about Wall Street.
Right. It was he was phenomenal. That's a true story.
I saw that thing. At the end, he got everybody.
It's the Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Well, you are like an encyclopedia, Connecticut.
Not
Jesus
always.
Christ, I'm gonna produce a show around you. Yeah,
We should.
unbelievable.
Now let me ask you a quick. If I put
All of a sudden, the sound effects are working, right?
We take her here.
Their minds.
Oh, you were great. Yeah, I mean,
Well, actually, we're gonna try something at the end of the week, and maybe we change from Two Boys from Brooklyn and the Dames. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll
Two
see how
Boys
it
from
works
Brooklyn
out.
and a Dame. I think the broad is.
And a Dame and the Dames. We'll see how it works out.
So if anyone watches us on TV, let us know how you like our opening. We've got this really great graphics on it. I think it's fantastic. That's because we've got one of the greatest computer guys in the world, and that's Gio. I bet that this kid could take apart a computer and stick it in your ear and make you want to walk around with it.
Well, I have a computer in my house they took apart, and I'm going to stick it in his ear. He'll be here tomorrow, by the way.
Oh, right. That's going to be
Because
great.
we have the famous Dr. Pinozzo tomorrow's seminar.
Oh,
But he'll be here tomorrow. Well, you know, it's funny. I wanted sound effects, and now they're coming out of my left and right ear.
Oh, not coming out of my ear. Doc,
coming out
where
of
are
my
you?
ear. Don't worry about the doc. Okay, so let me get this right. So DiCaprio, I don't think he should get the Oscar for that performance.
Right.
He didn't even talk. He groaned a lot.
Yeah, but who else? Who's out? Connect. Who else is up for Best Actor?
I don't know.
Who else? I know there's got like 5 more.
But even before the Oscars come, the Grammys are tonight.
Yes.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about the Grammys.
I like the Grammys.
Why?
Well, I like the music. I like some of the people that are up there. You know,
He likes what the young kids are listening to.
I love Taylor Swift. I just think she is a tremendous singer songwriter. I think she's fantastic. I could listen to Jennifer Lopez all the time. I could look at her forever. And Beyonce has got to be like the most amazing talent around. I just love. But you know, my favorite out of all the singers are, I love Bruno Mars. You don't like him?
You just mentioned all women, and then.
Well, yeah, because I like women because I like the way they dance and the choreography is so phenomenal. But Bruno Mars to me is one of the most talented male singers I've seen in the last 20 years.
Well, tonight's Grammy, number one, this is the first time they've ever done it on a Monday. And also,
yeah,
this
you're
is
right.
the
Usually
latest
on a
they've ever
Sunday.
done it in the calendar year. But tonight, what's his name? Ice Cube?
No, it's
What's
not
his
Ice Cube. It's the guy that plays in NCIS.
Yeah, what's his name?
LL Cool J. No?
Is it LL
Yeah,
or is
Cool
it
J.
Ice-T? No, LL?
No,
I
LL
don't
Cool
watch
J.
TV, so.
Yeah, LL Cool J. There's. I love that guy.
Mr. Lips. He's always licking his
Yeah,
lips.
yeah, except on TV. You ever watch him?
Unfortunately, yes. But LL Cool J is saying that they're going to be at least one guaranteed controversial song.
That should be probably the song from Out of Compton.
No. It's I don't even know the name of the guy. He's up for the most nominations. I think 11. I don't know his name. If anybody knows who he is, but I saw it this morning. And what's going to happen is a lot of the songs, a lot of the bits they're going to do tonight are about what Beyonce did at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Which everybody's upset about. I'm still trying to figure that one out. But
why they upset? That
What
was
did
a great.
she do?
That was
because she was making a statement about Black Lives Matter, and then the police that were there guarding. You know, there was high security during the Super Bowl. A lot of police and what
Not
have
aware.
you. And
Well, I'll tell you,
they
I-
turned their back. Did you
I
see
thought she
that?
was great on the Super
police,
Bowl.
The police turned
Really?
their back, and they got a little bit wacky on
Really?
this thing. Yeah. Well, you know, she made a good statement, strong statement, and the dress that they were in was to support the Black Panthers movement of the 60s.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Wow.
Hey,
I must have
what
missed
do you
that.
live under a rock?
No, I saw when the guy from Coldplay was on, and then Bruno Mars came on, and then Beyonce came on, and she like shattered the place. She was phenomenal. I didn't see that. Did you see that part?
The dress, the whole thing looked a little militant.
Okay,
It
well,
was
I-
militant. But Michael Jackson did a militant scheme when he was on in the Super Bowl. I saw that. But the bottom line here is that there's going to be some controversial stuff tonight. So we'll have some stuff to talk about tomorrow.
It's always that guy who's married to Kim Kardashian that stirs up something like Kanye West. So God forbid if someone.
I'm sure Kanye West will have his moment in the sun.
He always does. He always either steps up and says, you know, how come she won? Beyonce was better. You know what?
No, it wasn't Beyonce. It was Kanye West.
Kanye West, right?
Remember, he got up on stage. You don't deserve this.
During
when she won best female songstress.
He's asked.
Taylor Swift, right?
He's asked her. Actually he made her bigger when he did that. So he
Yeah,
did
are
her
you
a
kidding?
favor.
Yeah.
So if he wants to call me and say I'm a bum on the air, why not? Call me.
Well, actually, we are a bum on the air, but that's okay. We still love each other.
We're actually bums on the air.
You know, I think I'm going to go for a slice of pizza. I just thought of it as I'm sitting here. I haven't had pizza
Do
in
you
a
see
while.
the way his mind works? He's like a highway, and he gets off at every ramp. You notice? Now he's on the pizza ramp. All right, what do you want to do about pizza?
I just want a slice of pizza with a nice ice cold beer. You know who makes the best? Hold it. You ever go to Twin Peaks?
No, but I know a few Twin Peaks in my day.
Well, actually, that's what they have there. They have guaranteed the coldest beer in Florida. It's 32 degrees when you drink it.
Where's Twin Peaks at?
Well, Twin Peaks, the one I know is the one in Davie. And let me tell you, those peaks are good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Frozen Peaks, baby. All
Let me
right,
tell
listen, it's 12:23. Why don't we queue up our commercials? Because I want to stay on that kind of format.
Okay.
And we will be back on the other side in a second.
I'm making funny faces. I'm looking at myself in the mirror.
Are you queued up? All right, let's take a break. Be right back.
Please welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's Internet Network production company. Can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development and they use all the latest platforms to help make your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes and live streaming as well as tape productions. Let AMP2 TV handle choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages. My AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals business of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP, the number 2.v, or call them at 1-866-224-5022. That's 866-224-5422.
Seminars, a sophisticated advertising agency with over 40 years in the ad business. What makes Health and Wealth different from other agencies is they fit your product into the public's need. They help put together the strategy of your business before you commit thousands of dollars. And just find out those ideas just don't work. Health and Wealth Seminars carry advertising contracts, radio and television contracts, and even a production service contract that will cover all of your business needs. Call today, 954-303-9563, and let Health and Wealth Seminars for your business to the next level. 303-9563. Remember that what happens when you don't advertise is nothing. 954-303-9563 is the number you need to get your business started in the right direction.
Could one conversation change your life? When was the last time you talked and worked with someone, the right health practitioner, about your health and wellness? When was the last time or first time you received the personal attention and the individual program you deserved? Because no one program works for everyone, and the only program that will work is the one that is truly yours. Health is a hands-on, customized health and wellness program that truly will change your life. Susie Bricker, a certified health coach, will be your personal advocate for living an energized and healthy life. She works with her clients to help them create and maintain a way of life that's healthy, flexible, fun, free of denial, and last but not least, gets results. By working together, bio-individual programs and lifestyle changes are made that are sustainable and that best support and target the individual needs and goals of each client. For more detailed information, please go to Coaching for Health website at coachingforhealth.net or email coachingforhealth@susan.brickercoachingforhealth@outlook.com. Get the results you're looking for now and for the future, and give yourself the gift of great health and wellness that you so richly deserve. You're lunching with two boys from Brooklyn who invite you to advertise on their show. Share your good news. Just call 888-224-5422 and get all the information. There are plenty of options, and this could be a great chance to get the word out about your business or service. That's 888-224-5422. Now let's get back to those two boys from Brooklyn.
Hey, I want to talk. If anybody has forgotten, Dr. Anthony Minozzo will be doing his seminar.
What's wrong with your lips? What's the matter?
Did it come out right?
No, you were like, okay.
Well, I had my tongue stuck in my wisdom tooth, and I couldn't see what I was doing.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, my eye tooth. I'm sorry. Getting back, Dr. Anthony Pinozzo will be doing his seminar at 16700 Jog Road at the Civic Center. From 3 to 5, everyone's welcome to come on down there, talk to Dr. Pinozzo. Dr. Pinozzo is a world-renowned musculoskeletal physician who guarantees, you ready for this, Freddie? Guarantees that you come in with a migraine, you will not have that migraine when you leave. When you wake up in the morning, it'll be gone. So instead of spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on pills, on narcotics, on medicines that don't work, call Dr. Anthony Pinozzo at 561-381-5800, or come on down and see him tomorrow from 3 to 5 at 16700 Jog Road at the Civic Center, and meet the gentleman. And
wow.
Now, Freddie,
Hold on a second. You did all of that without reading it.
Is that amazing? I got it embedded in it. You see this brain? The left side is telling the right side what to do.
I know.
That's why I get confused. They fight a lot. We have a guest on the phone right now. It's Jay Lederman.
Yes, let's talk to Mr. J.
Hi, Mr. J. How are you?
J. Dog Letterman. Thank you, Freddie, and thank you guys. And it's an honor to also be on with Dr. Anthony, because we talk about cures, and I have this saying about it's better to meditate than to medicate.
Oh wow, great slogan.
And I'm very honored that you guys invited me to come on and talk about something that's near and dear to me, and that is the American Cancer Society Relay for Life of Boca Raton. I've been involved in Relay. This is my 17th year. The last couple of years, it took on a very, very special meaning because my mom, who was diagnosed with inoperable metastatic lung cancer, unfortunately passed away due to a massive heart attack on July 5th of 2012. So I formed a team called Letterman's Heroes, walking in honor of J-Dog's mom. And we're going to be out there at Relay for Life on April 16th of this year at the Omni Middle School from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. One of your colleagues, Lisa Dworskin, she had a team at Morphosides, and one of her colleagues...
Hey, me and Freddie will have our own team.
Man Johnson's going to be out there helping us. And I'm just very, very excited that you guys are letting me have the platform to reach your listeners.
It's a great charity.
To visit our website, which is www.relayforlife.org/Boca Raton FL.
That's fantastic.
And when is the event again?
The event is going to be April 16th at the Omni Middle School from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. We're going to have a lot of activities. We're going to have a survivor's lap, a caregiver's lap. All the teams are going to be taking turns walking the track. There'll be all types of entertainment.
Fantastic.
There'll be food and beverages in exchange for donations. There'll be some chance drawing. And it's an opportunity basically for the community to come together for one night to take up the fight against cancer, to honor our survivors, remember those that we've lost, and also celebrate the caregivers.
Perfect. Give us how to
journey.
get more information.
The easiest thing to do is just visit the website, www.relayforlife.org/Boca Raton FL. You'll see the stats. You'll see the contact for Tim Drivens. He's our staff partner. We're very excited. We're very close to $10,000 raised so far.
Excellent.
With 21 teams, 45 participants, and just to get the entire community involved. Our goal is to create a world with less cancer and more birthdays. We have a great theme. It's a passport for the cure. So all of the teams that sign up, they're going to adopt a country. Like I have ties to the Philippines because I'm a returned U.S. Peace Corps volunteer. My country of service was the Philippines. So being that the theme is passport for the cure, what did I choose? I chose the Philippines.
Excellent.
So I'll have my little Philippine tribute out there. We're going to work on getting some Filipino food that people can not buy, but they can make a donation and sample some of the food.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Excellent. I appreciate you calling and sharing that with us, and we'll put the word out.
Yeah.
And
fantastic. I thank you guys, and I can't thank you enough.
Appreciate it.
I saw you were promoting Dr. Pinozo. For your listeners, it'll be the best 2 hours of your life.
Fantastic. I appreciate that. Yes, it will be the best 2 hours of their life because they're going to learn a lot. Thank you so much for calling.
Excellent. All right, you got another phone call there?
Yes, I do. I have Liz Horn. Who's Liz Horn? Oh, Liz on the horn. I'm sorry.
Liz on the horn. Hello, Liz. You're on the air, honey. How are you?
Hi, boys. You can hear how I am pretty awful.
Oh, what's the matter? It sounds like you got a cold.
I like it.
Very sexy, right, Freddie?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I was at the ER last night. They actually said I have croup, which is like the adult version of croup. I don't know how I got that.
Oh, the adult version of croup is called crop.
Something like that. And you'll love this one, Les, because I also have laryngitis, so I can't talk too much.
Okay, so Liz will be here on Thursday. So Liz, thanks for calling in.
That's funny. I mean, that's not funny. That's
funny, but
don't come here tomorrow because none of us want to get sick.
Well, they have me on prednisone, so maybe by tomorrow it'll be better. We'll see.
Okay.
I won't come unless I'm better, I promise.
Yeah, because I can't get sick because, I'm sick enough as it is. You don't want to hurt me. So, Freddie, anything to say to the dame while she's on the phone?
Hey, listen, you're going to be watching the Grammys tonight?
I will, and then I can call in with some notes and stuff if I don't come in tomorrow.
That's what we need. We need the note whisperer.
We need the notes from Liz.
We need the note whisperer.
You know, hey, guys, I like to be prepared. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you notice the way Freddie and I do, we do a lot of studying every day to put a show together, which takes us about, 80 seconds?
Hey, listen, that was a whole hard 80 seconds. Hey, Liz, did you, that's not funny, Les.
I know, we do prepare. I want everyone to know that we prepare. We eat at a lot of restaurants.
Hey, how was your Valentine's Day? Because they were making fun that you may have had too much fun.
Yes?
No, Valentine's Day, I actually spent Valentine's Day going to the ER. It was awful yesterday.
Did you wear that sexy red dress?
I did not. That was Friday night. I did have a date Friday night.
How was that?
How'd that work out for you?
How was that?
That was very nice. We went to YOLO in Las Olas.
Very nice. You know what YOLO stands for?
Really fun place.
You know what that stands for?
What's YOLO stand for?
You only live once. That's
Does
the
it
name.
really?
Yeah, that's what I know. The owner. You only will. Is that place mobbed?
It was mobbed.
Yeah.
It was great. I mean, we didn't actually eat till like 9:15,
Right.
and then we went to this really divey place. I don't know exactly where, but they had a great, like, two guys. They were like Hicks from. They said they were from Florida, but they seemed like they were, I don't know from where. But their music was great. They were playing everything from like Leonard Skinner, Simple Man, and songs like that. Like back in the day, it was awesome.
So let me hear what happened afterwards.
Nothing to speak about. I'm a good girl.
Oh man, Liz, come on.
There you go.
The guy
there
went
you
and
go.
spent.
Yeah,
The guy went and spent money at Yolo's. I've eaten there, and it's expensive. I mean, if he spent money on Yolo's and then he took you dancing to hear some music,
Is that the way it goes, boys? If you expect to spend money, somebody has to put out?
Oh, I didn't say that. I never said that, did I, Freddie?
Yes, you just said
I
that.
didn't say how to put out.
Of course you got to do something.
I mean,
man.
a kiss on the cheek, I got that from my dog. And it only cost me a couple of biscuits, and I take them to go out.
It's like kissing your sister.
Huh?
Kissing your sister.
Oh, kissing your sister. Oh.
What the hell was that?
Oh, man.
What was that?
That's a doink.
Hey,
Oh, I'm sorry.
guys, I love the last guest that you had on. I love that he said meditate, don't medicate. But sometimes, unfortunately, you have no choice but to medicate, like how I feel right now. But I think he's great, and Omni is right next door to where I live here, so I'll definitely show up and participate in that.
Are you going to wear shorts?
Huh?
Are you going to wear shorts and run?
Yeah, why not? Absolutely. My mother has cancer.
Oh,
and
I'm sorry to hear
I know
that.
what it's like to
I'm
have to
very
live with
sorry.
somebody with cancer. My sister has cancer.
Oh, God.
And I appreciate that he gave a shout-out to the caregivers, because my aunt has been a tremendous caregiver to my mother, and sometimes I've had to be there, and my sister-in-law in New York has been there, and then my stepfather has Alzheimer's, and my mother's had to help take care of him. So caregiving is very difficult.
Oh, I think
you know?
I think what he's doing is a marvelous thing.
Marvelous piece.
It is. So I count me in. I'll get out and run. I'll participate. And,
That's it.
I think that'll be great.
Right.
That's it. Just don't get sick again.
Yeah,
Take some
don't.
pictures.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you the kind of pictures we want to see. I'll tell you off the air.
Okay, and tomorrow's the Dr. Pinozzo, right?
Yeah, that's going to be great. We're going to have some fun. He's going to be talking about everything from the top of the head to the tips of your toes. He's going to enlighten people about what he does. And the beauty of it is, to me and to Freddie, you go in, and the reason we do the show with Dr. Pinozzo and talk about him so much is you go in to see Dr. Pinozzo, you come out healthy and with no medication. Maybe you're
Can he get rid of my laryngitis, you think?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he'll put a shot in your larynx. And take away the litis. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I'll tell you what always helped me with laryngitis, and this I'm not trying to be funny. Gargle with honey and hot water.
I appreciate that, Les. I've been trying to drink lots and lots of tea with honey.
I don't think it does
Maybe
any
I'll
good.
try
You got to
the
gargle it.
That sounds like a good idea.
Or if some people like to stand on their head, and the laryngitis comes all the way down, or going for a steam bath.
That works.
Oh.
But I don't know, boys. What do you think? I have never had laryngitis. Well, actually, I had laryngitis when I was like 5 the last time, and now I get on a radio show with you boys, and I have laryngitis. What's the
Well,
Freddie
and I might have an answer for that.
Exactly.
You got. You can't talk so much. Freddie and I don't have laryngitis. We have a lot of other diseases, but not laryngitis.
Well, you just gotta love this guy, don't you?
I happen to love this
I know.
lady. I think Liz.
I let him take that one on. I led him right to that water.
I think Liz brings another dimension to our show.
Hey, Liz, he does it to me too. He makes fun of me in front of some of the guests and all that. But you know what? I'm starting to give it back to him.
Oh yeah, let me
Give
tell
him
you.
back to business.
I could take it. Here's my feeling: if I could dish it out, I should be able to take it.
You better be able to take it.
That's right.
I can take it. I can take it.
Nah,
I can give it,
you know what you are? You're like a wart to me. You're starting to really grow on me.
That's wonderful.
I'm starting to enjoy your
this
company.
This is what I mean.
In fact, when I didn't see you in the chair, I said, "Uh-oh, Freddie, she quit." I gotta stop being nicer to her. Yes, I do. I honestly do miss you today.
Thanks, sweetheart. Thanks, boys. Listen, I don't want to take up too much of your show, but if I can't come in tomorrow, it would only be because I don't want to get you sick, Les. I know that I don't want to be in the same room when you're not feeling great.
And please do call up tomorrow.
You know what I want you to do? I want you to cough in a bottle, close the bottle, and send it to Les as a gift. Say,
Now,
here, open this and
do you
inhale.
think you could do the show without me? If I left you alone, could you do the show?
I got Connecticut.
No.
Oh yeah, I see
think
what he,
we're-
no,
we're-
you see that what he's doing to us, Liz? He's got Connecticut in the bullpen warming up to take one of us away.
I got a few pitches in the bullpen.
Oh, man. You know what?
I got Connecticut. I got a few people.
But not as good looking
I
as
think we're an all-around great package, right, Connecticut?
I think we
Yes, of course.
are. I think the four of us kind of groove together, and that's what makes it good.
Hey, listen, I had Rocky Senior. Rocky,
Oh man,
Dwayne
what
The
an
Rock's
interesting
father
guy.
yesterday.
Oh, he was great.
And he promised that The Rock is going to be on here. And,
When is that?
And well, they're working on it. And they're going to have the boxer.
And LT.
LT's going to be on. The boxer's going to be on. What's his name?
Oh,
the woman and the guy who talks like this.
Oh, that's got to be that guy. What's his name? Oh yeah, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
I've been his ear.
I'm going to tell you something. When he shows up, you better remember. He may remember this.
I've been his ear because I was hungry. I didn't eat before the fight, but I didn't swallow.
Mike, if you're listening, his name is Les Mayer.
Jersey.
Mike, just let me know when you're coming there. I have a tattoo on my face. I want to show you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
My cousin in New Jersey, he's an amateur boxer. He does get in the ring, and he teaches about marketing. I think his book is called something like The Knockout Punch or The 1-2 Punch.
Was that
interesting if I
hold
can
it.
arrange a phone call from
Was
him.
that a relative of yours that wrote that book?
He wrote some
Really?
kind of a book
Never
like
read it.
that, and he goes out and he markets. He teaches marketing to big organizations.
If you don't buy me, he hits you.
What's that?
If he doesn't buy the book, he hits you.
Oh, exactly. No, he's really, really talented guy.
I
Maybe I have
boxed
to
for 2
call in.
years.
Yeah.
Oranges.
really?
Yeah, I used to.
You ever seen a guy
24 oranges in a box.
You ever seen a guy punch himself in the face 152 times? He holds the world's record. He just keeps punching himself until he's punch drunk.
Jewish people.
That doesn't surprise me.
Jewish people don't fight; they get friends to beat the other guy up.
That's right. Hey, did you hear The Rock Senior said that him and Ali
Yes.
got together?
Yeah.
And he's the one that put out the Ali shuffle.
Oh yes, I did. It
'Cause he was
let me
teaching
tell you,
him how
great
to-
show. Lisa, if you're listening, honey, that was a great show. Rocky, if you're listening, you were phenomenal. I listened to that show all the way home. What a nice looking guy. I mean, he looks a lot like his son, except The Rock is like 9 feet tall.
9 feet.
Well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. That's for sure. They're pretty sexy men.
Yeah, and the dad was really nice. I really liked him. Dr. Pinoza met him. He liked him. It was talking about all the injuries. You know, he was the first one, Freddie, that and Liz, where the father and son did a match together.
That's right. That's why he almost
that's
brought a tear to his
Yeah.
eye when he said that yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, you could hear him on the phone. He was like crying.
Yeah. That
So
was
if he comes on our
unbelievable.
show, maybe we should key up some of that, and then we can discuss it.
Oh, that would be a
Well,
great
I
idea.
may have a surprise for you guys next week.
You're getting married again?
Okay, I better get better get quick. I can't even say it. I better get better quick.
You better get better quick. Say it, Freddie.
You better get better quick.
Now say it three
right.
times fast.
Okay, moving on. Listen, Liz.
All right.
Feel
I'm
better,
gonna
honey.
Feel better, don't
We'll talk to you
talk.
tomorrow.
Dr. Pinoza's at what time again?
3 to 5.
3 to 5.
Okay. So even if I don't come in the studio, I will show up for that, and I just will wear a mask. That's
And please, I know
I
a
sure
lot of
do.
girls that wore masks when I was dating.
They still do.
They still do.
all right, boys. Have a great show,
You
Connecticut.
do, baby, and feel better.
Next
Get
time.
well. Drink some tea. Gargle with honey.
Thank you, boys. Have a good
All right.
one.
Thanks for calling.
Bye. You know, it's really funny. I think that you love the fact to argue with this woman.
I know there's something about I do.
There's something about Liz that just makes you just, I mean, it just sounds like you.
But you know what it is, Freddie? She
What?
gives it right back to me.
She does.
Yeah,
She
that's
gives
what
you-
makes her. That's what I like women. She doesn't. You don't see her shudder or cry or say you shouldn't have said that. She gives it right back, and that's the kind of person you are. It's like you and I. You and I must insult each other on a daily basis.
Yeah, but I've known you for like 100 years.
Yeah. Oh, well,
She knows you 100 minutes.
Well, I haven't insulted Connecticut. You know why?
Why?
Because without Connecticut, they wouldn't hit that button that I.
Well, I'm
when I
going to tell you
say
something.
something.
Connecticut is Latina, so if you
Oh,
insult her,
Latino.
That's right.
she'll beat you with a stick.
And I lived in the hood. I grew up in the hood.
Really?
What hood did you grow up in?
Northwest Miami-Dade.
Oh, God.
That's
That
a
is the hood.
There's a hood there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness, yes. It's over by Joe Robbie Stadium. I still call it Joe Robbie.
Oh, I know what that is.
Isn't that when they used to have the fights? The guys used to get together in the ring and have those fights, and they would bet on money.
Sure. I'll say yeah.
No, I saw that on TV.
You saw what?
there's this guy. Do you remember in the UFC? There was this big, huge guy that he'd go into the ring and he hit, and he was a street fighter. And what he does is that he has fights down in South Miami. It was South Miami, not where you were. South Miami, where they would fight with just bare knuckles, fighting and boxing. And
Did
kicking.
you see him fight?
I saw him on the UFC a couple of times.
Did you go in there and fight with him?
When I go and fight with him, the guy scares me on TV. I saw him, I cried all night, and I'm a big guy, and I still cry.
So they do street fights in South Miami,
Yes,
is that what you're saying?
yeah.
And you never saw this, though, right? Connecticut?
No, it was Northwest Miami.
She was
Dade.
Northwest Miami.
And why do you consider that the hood? Is it bad there?
Very bad.
Yeah, by Joe
Really?
Robbie Stadium.
Oh, nearby Opelika, Carroll City, that whole area.
That's what, the Marlins Stadium?
Where,
Yes.
where the
No.
That's Overtown, the Marlins Stadium was built, right?
Yeah, we're talking about the Dolphins, where the Dolphins play.
Where the Dolphins plays? Oh, yes,
Miramar.
yes, I
You
know
were there
that.
because that's the other.
I saw some granite there.
Yeah, right across. Oh, well, right across the street.
They were stealing my car when I went into the house. I came out with 4 guys trying to take my car.
Unbelievable.
Did you have your gun with you?
That's neither here nor there. But
Okay.
moving on. But they didn't get the car. Let's put it that way.
I just got a brain fart. You ever get one of those? You forgot where you are? Oh, okay.
Oh, man. Okay, Dr. Pinozo did not call.
Dr. Pinozzo, where are you?
Call, so why don't we announce his thingamajiggers again?
Okay, Dr. Pinozzo will be live and in person, or at least in person. And the place is the Civic Center on Jog Road. It's 16700 Jog Road. I advise anyone that has an hour or two to come down there, and you could ask this man every question there is, from scoliosis to migraines. Freddie, what I mean, knee problems, back problems, neck problems, and he will show you how not to go in for surgery. And my feeling is always this, Freddie, you and I have gone there. It's not like we're talking, just because he's a friend of ours, but we've been there. You sent your own son.
Yes.
And he said to his son, what did he tell? He said to you didn't need
He didn't need any shots. I gave him a lift for his leg. He's had one leg shorter than the other.
Yeah, like you, actually, right? You had the same thing.
And he can walk for miles now, where he couldn't do that before.
And the beauty of it is, if he can help you, he'll tell you, go for surgery.
That's right. So come on out tomorrow, 3 to 5.
And you can meet us.
You can meet us. We'll be there.
Connecticut, are you going to be there?
Yeah, she's going to be
That's what
there.
I heard.
Oh, you can meet us, have some fun. We'll talk to you. We have 2 hats, Freddie and I. Freddie and I run the Dr. Pinozzo show where we're much saner, and we do this show where you hear what
We're
we
not
really
sane
are.
here at all.
Well, the thing about Freddie is no one knows what he looks like.
No, I've been putting myself on camera today. I had to because Liz is not here. Thank you very much, Liz.
So you're on camera now. I see you on camera. You don't look so bad, Freddie. They say you gained 10 pounds when you're on the camera. Looks like you got 25 there. What happened?
It looks like your ears are getting smaller. Anyway.
Yeah, you don't have small ears.
Listen, let me ask you a question.
Yes, I hope I can answer.
Now that the NFL football is done,
right,
all the wife widows, which we'll talk to Connecticut about in a second, not the wife part, but the widow part. Now that all the wife widows are back because there's no more football on the air, what do you do? What do you do now that there's no more football?
I was talking to someone in the gym today. Really, Sundays isn't fun. I mean, it's fun because I do the Dr. Pinozzo show. I used to always look forward to coming home, sitting in my chair with my beer, a couple of beers, and there's nothing to watch. I mean, I'm not a big college basketball fan. I never was.
Do you watch college basketball? Do
No.
you watch NHL? Do you watch? Because I'm not a big fan of the NHL either.
I don't like, to me, hockey, this is just me. I like hockey when I'm there at the ring and it's nice and cold.
But the Panthers have a good team this year.
Well, they're losing a lot now. They keep. I think they lost 3
I
or
hope
4
they lose
in a
every
row.
game from here to wherever.
I mean, I can watch football all day. Know what I do? I usually put on Sunday ESPN. They'll have like a game that was played in 1960.
Or you like the old throwbacks?
Well, you know what? In the old days, football didn't have that many rules. I mean, these guys hit. You could hit. You could spear a guy. You could hit him in the legs. You could do all. They don't no more.
So you want them to take out swords and
Yeah,
stab each other?
now it's like this. Excuse
Hey,
me.
what is it with this
Wait,
guy?
hold- Excuse me, I'm the quarterback here. The guy hit me.
Yeah. Flag
now
on the play.
Now you want to talk about the best guy in the world, who's going to be the classiest guy in the world? How about Cam Newton?
Yeah.
Never went over to Peyton Manning to shake his hand.
Yes, he
say-
did.
Yeah, but you hear all the other stuff. He walked like a little baby.
He's a sore loser, and it's nice and it's interesting you say that because he said to him, "Listen, I never said I wasn't a sore loser." They had a team that only lost 1 game
Yeah.
throughout the whole year.
To Atlanta.
Yeah, but the bottom line here is when you get beat, you get beat.
You had a saying that you said when you picked it. I can't remember the saying. You had one.
The will of man.
Yeah, the will of man. That's exactly right.
That's what made that game different. But anyway, so there's no, and then the Marlins stink, so you're not going to root for them. I mean, every year you say, "Oh, the Marlins are going to win the division." Yeah, right. And
But they got the most beautiful freaking stadium you've ever seen. You get a hot dog there for $92.50, and they give you a beer for free. Someone's got to pay, because you know what I like about the Marlins? You can sit at any seat you want. They don't care.
Les, we should do a show from Marlins Stadium.
We should.
They have these promotional places.
Yeah.
You could do a show from the tape and then play it. But what do you do? What do you do? Now, let's ask a woman's perspective.
Yeah, I can tell you what she does, but go ahead, tell us what you do.
No, you can't tell me what she does.
What do you do now that football's not here? What do you do on the weekend?
Well, I like to watch a lot of History Channel and Travel
Really?
Channel, yeah.
You know what I like? The Learning Channel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's not what it used to be.
So
But-
now the wives are going to take, like your wife is probably going to take you on Sundays to different shopping things.
Yeah, but here's how we get away from it. I get up early in the morning to produce Dr. Pinozzo's show. So I told her, I said, honey, I'm really tired. So I take my nap, and let me show you the logic. I know on Sunday the stores close at 6 o'clock. I say, okay, I'm ready. It's about 4, so I have to drive up to Boca already. It's 5. But she managed to go shop. My wife is good. You know what she does? Everything's online now. We went away for 2 weeks. The home shopping network called her up to see if she was okay.
All right, so your wife is she's gonna fade out. She's not gonna.
I don't know if she's gonna fade out.
So and what you do is you watch more television. I guess women.
Or I go to the movies.
Or you go to the movies.
I got Netflix. As long as I have Netflix, I can find a million things to do.
I love going to the movies.
I know you go almost every,
go
you go almost every week with
weekend.
Linda.
Yeah,
That's nice.
And some of the movies that I watch, I want to shoot myself in the head.
Yeah.
But I like going to the movies. I just like the whole going out to the movies thing. And then I always dress in white when I go to the movies.
Why?
And Linda says, "Don't dress in white.
Wait, the White Knight?
Because you're going to get assassinated. You're going to see you first." In the white shirt.
Oh, yeah, she's right.
And I said, yeah, honey, but that's because I want them to come after me first.
Not after her.
Not after her.
You know what?
And I said, when they come after me, they're going to get something back. So, you see, I don't mind going to one of these bad situations.
You can't.
But I just don't want to be
You
left
can't stop
behind.
living.
I'm not going to stop.
That's what those idiots want you to do. Stop
I'm
living.
not
You
gonna stop
can't.
living.
And you know what? You happen to have a great lady. You really do.
Well, I didn't want to be.
No, she's a great lady.
And I said to her, I says, yeah. And she
she's
says,
doing
why
with
are
you,
you
I
always
understand.
wearing white during the movies? I said, don't worry about it. You just duck and run.
Now, wait a second. So if you're eating a hot dog with ketchup on, every time I say that, I get
Hot
nauseous.
dog with lots of ketchup, baby.
And you're eating popcorn. And
Popcorn.
Well, actually,
slushy.
you're smart because that comes out of white. It doesn't come out of black. You bleach the shirt, right?
Listen, do you think that if something happens that what you're eating makes a difference?
And here's the way I see it. You got
Is
to.
this guy for real? I mean, are you serious?
I can't. No, but let's look at it logically. I think that's the whole premise to get this country scared. You know, you got to. You could go into the mall, and there's just crazy people out there.
Man, I grew up in the Bronx. There was crazy people everywhere.
Yeah, but the Bronx were different. You'd have your fight with the guy, or the gang would fight, and then it was over. No one carried
Listen,
guns.
there was a lady in the Bronx one day. A lady. I did a mortgage for his sister.
Right.
And she got into a fight. They had just moved into the neighborhood around the corner from where I lived. And she's throwing eggs at my house. So I go around the back with my pit bull. And I said...
a pit bull?
Oh, yeah. Sammy the pit bull. Not that Sammy, a regular dog. But anyway, so I go and I say to her, what are you doing? She says, oh, I can't stand that neighbor. I says, you're throwing it at my house. Oh, my God, I got the wrong house.
Wait, they didn't have houses in Puerto Rico.
Did I say Puerto Rico? I said the Bronx.
Same thing.
You said the Bronx.
No, Fort Apache, the Bronx. Oh, that's cold. Talk about
Am I right? Same thing.
You talk about Flatbush. You know why they call it Flatbush? Because there
There's
was
no
nothing
bushes
there.
It's flat with no bush. I mean, what do you want?
Oh, there's another reason, but I'm not going to bring that up. But the lady was throwing eggs at the wrong house. And it's funny, I went to work in construction with my father, and we had to paint and repair these fire escapes.
Right.
And we do these fire escapes, and everybody for a week is watching us. And the owner of the building says, hey, you got the wrong fire escapes. It's the one next door. I said, are you kidding me?
Remember you go in the fire escape and smoke?
I never smoked
No?
in New York. No.
Did you ever? I've never seen. Did you ever smoke?
No, what, weed?
No, weed. Yeah, everyone smoked weed in New York. But you ever smoke cigarettes?
Cigarettes, yeah.
Yeah.
For a little short time.
I smoked from 10th grade up until my daughter was born. I haven't had
So
a
you went
cigarette.
smoking on the fire escapes?
I used to smoke on the fire escape, yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Did you ever go up to the rooftop? You
Yep.
know where the door leads to the roof?
That
and
thing
it's
that looks
real
like
dark?
a little thing, and you walk up the hut. Yeah, of
And-
course.
And have 7 minutes of heaven up there with
Oh.
a girl, which was mostly just kissing. So,
Well, hold it. I've never gone 7 minutes.
well, that's too long. You
Hey,
couldn't count to seven?
did I ever tell you what Jewish foreplay was?
7 minutes.
No, 4 hours of begging.
But I remember going to the rooftops. But you didn't go on the rooftops. You went into the cupboard up on top.
Yeah, the one that had, it was like that square thing, and
Yeah.
you walked up. Yeah,
Sometimes they had
yeah.
a ledge and all that in
Oh,
there.
when you look at it, New York wasn't. I mean, seriously, wasn't it a great place to grow up? I mean, really, all kidding aside, wasn't New York a great place to
was.
grow up? I mean, it was a different time. Everybody, you know what? There was no prejudice in New York. It really wasn't. I never saw it growing up. I really didn't. I never saw anyone. It was in an area where none of us had money. So everyone was the same. If you had a nickel, you remember pitching the cards against the wall?
Yeah, pitching cards and pitching pennies.
And the bottle caps?
Bottle caps.
Oh, that was so great. And then we...
Did you pitch pennies?
Yeah.
My mother used to scream at me because I was good at it. I used to come home with like 1,000 pennies.
Hey, I know penny nickels and dimes are a lot
Hey,
of money.
you know what? I saw a video. Our show is almost over, but I saw a video of what they call off the wall. We used to call it off the wall. When you took a Spalding and you smack it against the wall, against the wall of a building,
right,
and it hit the other building, you had to catch it, and everything was a single, double, triple.
Right, I
home run.
remember that.
You remember
Yeah.
that off the wall? My God, I forgot all about
If
that.
it hit the other wall, it was a home run.
Well, it depends on what floor. If you got the 4th floor or 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th floor, you got 1st, 2nd, 3rd.
I'm going to test you. What was the name of the yo-yo that everyone played with?
The
Duncan.
Duncan. She
Jones.
got it. Duncan.
What was the name of the Click-Clacks?
Oh, God.
Remember Click-Clacks?
Yeah, I do.
You don't remember Click-Clacks?
Oh, shit. Ooh, Chucks.
You did it again. What is it with you?
I think I'm here with... Did you get it? I think I'm here
so.
with... Huh?
I hope so.
Oh, good.
I hope so, too.
So
Well,
if you tune in tomorrow...
Another fine.
If you tune in tomorrow... You know, Fred, not only aren't we making money, it's costing us money because of me. I'm going to have to give you a little couple bucks.
I tell you, we're going to have to dong you.
You're going to have to what?
Dong.
Dong me?
Dong you.
Huh, I haven't been donged in a long time. Okay, I want to thank everyone for tuning into the show. Oh, I got 2 minutes yet, so what else?
But I saw an off the stoop. Did you play off the stoop off the sidewalk, or did you do it in a building?
No, we played it off the stoop where I lived. There was a big stoop, and it went across
right.
like a road. Like
That's right.
And we
What
would
about-
stop when the cars would come by.
What about pitching in?
We pitched. We pitched
With the box?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And there was a white.
Yeah, you painted
square.
a box.
Yeah, painted the box.
I hit my cousin in the eye, and it swelled up.
Oh, those Spalding high bouncers when that hit you,
Well,
man.
there were 2 types of pitching in the Bronx. We played with sponge balls and baseball bats.
No, we played with the stick. You know how many of those sticks I used
Sticks
to...
was Manhattan.
The broom.
The broomsticks.
I got one for you before you go. I have a great one for you. Did you ever play handball?
Yeah.
With that. Oh man, was
The
that a great
handball
game?
against the wall?
Yeah, you had that. You didn't have a glove in those days. You know, now they wear gloves. Handball. Was that a great game?
It was. I tell you, we got 1 minute. I want to thank AMP2 TV, Dr. Panozzo, Health and Wealth, Sky H2O. Did I leave anybody out?
No, and we always want to thank Liz for calling up and joining on the show. We always miss Liz when she's not here. And Connecticut, baby, you're the best. Love you so much.
Come and see Dr. Panozzo.
Come see
tomorrow,
Dr.
3 to
Panozzo.
5.
It's going to be a great show, everybody. I think you're going to really, really enjoy it. Again, thank you so much, Freddie. Always a pleasure working with you.
Say good night, Ollie.
Good night, Ollie.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Well, that's about it for today's lunch break with 2 boys from Brooklyn. You're invited to join the break every day, Monday through Friday at 12 noon. So, if you missed some of the good stuff they served up today, there's more coming next time. Bring your lunch in the boy